Number 1. The function f has the property that for each real number x in its domain, 1 over x is also in its domain, and f of x plus f of x divided by 1 equals x. What is the largest set of real numbers that can be in the domain of f? So first of all, what does this property mean? For each real number x in its domain, 1 over x is also in its domain. So if we put the function in a graph like this, and let's say 3, 5, and -2 is the function f's domain. So for each real number x in its domain, 1 divided by x is also in its domain. So that means if 3 is in its domain, 1 divided by 3 is also in its domain. If 5 is in its domain, 1 divided by 5 is also in its domain. And we also get that f of x plus f of 1 over x equals x. So this means that whatever equation is represented by the function f, if you plug x into it and you plus that with the equation you get if you plug 1 over x as the input, the resulting equation will simply be x. So let's think about what is the largest set of real numbers that can be in the domain of f. Well, seeing this, first of all, we can try plugging 1 over f into x. Now this works because the input, like if you plug 1 over x in both of the inputs, the resulting equation, so this, will just always be the number you plugged. So f of 1 over x plus f of 1 over x equals 1 over x. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into why, but you can think for yourself how you can just plug this and this equation is still true. Now, we can see that 1 divided by 1 divided by x is x. So we have this equation here, and we have the beginning given equation, which we know is true. Now, by the commutative property of addition, f of x plus 1 over f over x is equals to this, because the order is just switched. So that means because this is equals to this, and this is equals to this, and this is equals to this, then x equals this, because these four things are the exact same value. So 1 over x equals x. Now, by just trying to sub in 1 over x to these two functions, we got a very useful equation here. And you can either do this by logic or trial and error, but it's pretty evident that x can only be 1 or minus 1. Because if you plug anything else in, let's say you plug 2, then it's 1 divided by 2 equals 2. So this has to be a whole number. Actually, it doesn't, because x is a real number. But it's going to make things really complicated if x is not a whole number. And in general, for these types of equations, it's always 1 and -1. So there we have it. The answer is E. The largest set of real numbers that can be in the domain of f is -1 and 1. Now, this information that was at the beginning, I don't think it was too helpful. As we can see here, we pretty much only used this information that they gave. So that was just enough to find the answer.